Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing this morning? Good? I want to first say thank you very much to everybody who turned out this morning. It's not easy to be the first session, but I want you guys to put your hands together, clap one more time for a very special person who's with us today. And that special person is you guys. So put your hands together. Thank you very much for spending your time early this morning joining me on stage, because I have some information that I want to share with you, and it's a lot of information. I got to squeeze 20 years of my life in the world of entertainment, 10 years of my life learning how to be an investor into 15 minutes. And 15 minutes today, I feel it's not enough time. But for some people, you know, you YouTube creators, 15 minutes is a long time. Imagining going online and turning on and looking at a YouTube video and it's 15 minutes. It's gonna take forever. So let's get straight to it, right? We don't have much time, so I want you guys to have a great day today. It's my prayer. I pray that you guys get a lot of information, some inspiration and ideas on how to move your ideas from creation all the way to fruition. How to get connected with things like people, network, investments. And it's here today that I want to share with you how I became a celebrity investor. All right? A celebrity investor. It's a very interesting word, celebrity investor. Not a lot of people get to say that they're a celebrity investor. Anybody can be an investor. In fact, I always wanted to be an investor. I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of college, out of university, because I wanted to be an investor. I thought that if I could invest in a business and get involved in a business with some money, some capital, that I could really contribute, and it would get me there faster. And so that's what I did back when I was a teen studying architecture in KL. Now I want to squeeze. Okay, there's my screen. Okay, right here. I want to squeeze 20 years of entertainment into 15 minutes. All right? This 20 years will cover my time as a TV host in Malaysia. It'll cover when I'm doing entertainment, doing commercials with my wife. That's not my wife, and how I was doing, films and dramas. All of this information, 20 years of work doing one thing, you build some skill sets. And it's my hope that I get share those skill sets with you today, what I learned and how I'm able to go from a guy who used to work in TGI Fridays as a waiter, all the way to standing in front of you guys here, an investor in TGI Fridays, opening up 5 restaurants here in Jakarta, an investor also with Altia.Korea, Korean beauty marketplace, which is now going through Series B fundraising, Concertku, which is a crowdsourcing platform for concerts, iFlix, which is you all know what iFlix is, right? My wife and I are celebrity partners with iFlix. So how did all of this happen? How did it? Right now, I'm a venture partner with 500 startups. 500 startups is the most active venture capital investing in seed stage startups in the world. Now, so how did all of this happen? Well, I surround myself with people who know what they're doing. And this is Kylie. He's the managing partner for 500 startups. And Kylie managed to take 2 companies, 2 startups, from zero all the way to exit in record time. So I talked to my friend who's a digital marketing expert, and she said, with today's crowd, you gotta give them what they want right away. You gotta show them what they're gonna be spending their next 9 minutes on. And this is it. If you guys want an epic win, you want to kick some ass like Chuck Norris, you want some money for venture capital, want to be a cool cat, want to high fives, likes, whatever it is, this is where you're going to get it. And I'm going to share with you this information today. All right? First, how to become a celebrity investor. Step 1, quit my job at TGI Fridays and get that first acting offer. This is my first film way back in 1990-something. Ini sengaja diburemin so that you guys can't take a photo and search on it online, because this film is called SH3, but I like to call it SHI, you fill in the blank. So don't go and look at this film, all right? I'm telling you, don't go here. But I went from being a waiter to an actor, and it was hard. The first day on the job, I sat there in front of the camera, I memorized my lines, everybody else were experts, and they said, okay, Ashraf, action. And I did my lines, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cut, all right, good job. I was like, whoo, I did it. Now, as I was walking away, they say, wait, you still have to do your close-up. I said, what's a close-up? And I had no idea what a close-up was. Between a master shot, a two-shot, and a close-up, you mean I have to do the same thing all over again? I can't remember what I did. So, I went from waiter to actor, and then later became a little known of a celebrity in Malaysia. Step 1. Step 2, become a bigger celebrity. All right, that's pretty cool. So entertainment is based on population. So how do I grow that? How do I scale up? How do I go from 30 million, the population from Malaysia, to a number like what, 250 million? All right, that's a growth of 700%. So how? 250 million people. Indonesia, that's a huge market. So how do I go ahead and do that? How do I scale up my celebrity status? Cari bini orang Indonesia. She's here with me today. Everybody put a round of applause for my beautiful wife. Pasti dia kesel dengan foto ini. Karena ini foto jadul dan sengaja buram sekali lagi, so they don't get to see it up close. But no, really, I fell in love and I moved to Indonesia. But the move to Indonesia was not an easy one, all right? It was at the time where people began to have their voice. I'm going to come to this crowd here. People had their voice in social media. And suddenly, all the celebrities and entertainers was only one tweet away. They could communicate directly to us. And guess what happened? I moved to Indonesia from Malaysia, and everybody in Malaysia, as soon as I make a post in Bahasa Indonesia, because I just learned the language, I said, wah, ya, apa kabar semuanya, gimana hari ini? My fans from Malaysia would be like, aduh, udah lupa cakap Bahasa Melayu. And then my new fans, yang belum fans lagi, but orang Indonesia yang lihat, waduh, this guy, he acquired another one of Indonesia's property, ya. Pertama batik, sekarang BCL. But it wasn't easy, all right? Working for a newer crowd, a larger audience, you know, I had to learn how to speak Bahasa Indonesia fluently in 6 months. 6 months, it felt so long, but it took me 6 months to be able to hear the difference between Bahasa Melayu and Bahasa Indonesia. I used to go to shoots and come home at midnight and sit with Bunga and memorize my lines and how to speak it in Bahasa Indonesia. So, I made the growth, celebrity, now biggest celebrity in Indonesia. What's the next step? Step number 3, invest. So now I got a bit of money, you know, Indonesian, what do you call it? Uang rupiah udah berjuta. I felt like a real millionaire. Jutawan di Indonesia. So step 3, invest my money. What did I do? I invested in ikan lele. This is my first investment. I put some money down to help a friend bikin peternakan ikan lele. And my investment hanyut dengan lelenya. Second investment was stevia. You know the sugar, the flower, it's the leaf that makes sugar. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you about that because it's another long story. But eventually, I was invited to invest in TGI Fridays. But how? My growth as a celebrity and then a celebrity in Indonesia attracted the attention of the investors. And how did I get this opportunity? Because by chance, I bumped into the owner of TGI Fridays, and he remembered me. Do you know why he remembered me? Because when I was working in TGI Fridays as a waiter, every time the boss used to come in, nobody wanted to take his table. Nobody, because he would criticize everything you do, make sure you're on the ball. He would comment on everything. But I said, you know what? Ya udahlah, let me do it. I raised my hand and I volunteered. And I made mistakes, but he remembered me. When I continued on my path to become a celebrity, he gave me the opportunity. He came to me and said, hey, would you like to invest and help me open up TGI Fridays in Indonesia? I said, why not? I used to work the floor carrying food. I know all the drinks. I know all the foods. It makes sense to me. Fast forward to today. As a venture partner with 500 startups, I get to say that I'm involved in the most active seed investor in the world. The data, now it's at 1,900 portfolio companies since July 2010 in 65 different countries. 500 startups. The vision is to reach out to more and more investors. And now not only do I get to empower my own life with investments, I get to help empower other people's lives, fellow entrepreneurs and founders who want to make a difference. So the thing is, how did I get to where I am today? And I'm going to share with you my biggest secret, okay? I want you to take out your phones because you want to take a picture of what I'm going to put up on the stage right now. So, you know, Instagram this, Snapchat this, Facebook Live this. This is the key. What do you guys see here? Optimistic people would say, glass half full. Pessimistic, glass half empty. Realistic, glass half filled. Investor or entrepreneur will see 600 million people all over the world who don't have access to clean water. But what I see here is a glass that's too small. It doesn't matter how much water you put inside it because everybody knows sometimes kalau dapat duit, kalau dapat apa-apa, semua masuk, it just flows. But it's about the glass because the glass is the context. How do you hold your glass? Because you guys are the glass. Every single move from investing in Lele, from moving to opening up TGI Fridays in Indonesia, from being a celebrity, an actor in Indonesia, learning the language, it was all difficult. I spent nights, you can ask my wife, trying to memorize my script, understanding. Every single moment during this growth was painful. Because you know how they make glass? You have to heat glass until glass melts. And then you're going to blow it and shape it. And that's how you make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And I invite all of you guys to think about the glass which is you, the container which you hold for your life. How big are you expanding your own container? Because everybody needs to scale up. In order to move from 30 million to 250 million, 700% growth, I had to scale up. And right now, as a venture partner in 500 startups, the biggest in the world, you know, it's not easy. Every day, I got to face founders who ask me for advice. And I don't know. I always feel like I don't know. I always feel like I'm not enough. But this is the process of me expanding my cup because right now my cup is too small. And I invite everybody in this room here to think about their cup. If you want to grow a business, if you want investment, if you want epic wins, if you want high fives, you want to kick ass like Chuck Norris, you got to put that cup into the furnace, burn it, and make it bigger. Because everything you want is only as much as you can handle. I always tell my founders, the size of your business, the size of your growth is a direct reflection of the size of the entrepreneur, of the founder. So grow yourselves, make yourselves. And how? I'm going to give you my 3 C's to how to manage hyper growth. These are my 3 C's: to connect, to clarify, and to co-create. Number 1, connect. What does it mean? To connect means is to go back to that one person. Go back to your glass, to you. Connect with yourself. Grow yourself. Learn to meditate because that's the best way you listen to yourself. You listen, you realize what the problems are. Get off your phones for a while and live life because this is where it's happening. Yeah? In a world of connectivity, we are least connected with ourselves. It's free. And start with gratitude. That's the easiest way. If you don't know what to do, start with gratitude. If you don't know what to be grateful for, just hold your breath for 3 minutes. Sooner or later, you'll be very grateful of the air that you can breathe. Number 2, clarity. Seek for clarity. Surround yourselves with mentors, people who know what you want and who can share with you. Ask questions. Jangan sok pandai, jangan sok pintar, because everybody doesn't know something about another thing, and everybody knows something else about something that somebody else knows. So ask questions and work on your own self-development, because it's your cup in the end. And then co-create. Reach out. Realize that you're not alone. The difficult struggle that you're going through right now is being shared by millions of people around the world. You're not alone. Give back. If you want something, give. If you want investments, help someone find an investment. If you want time, give someone your time. If you want love, give love. Touch someone's life. Reach out. Because in the end of the day, the one thing we look at when we're investing in founders, we look at the founder. We look at the person behind it. Because that's who we're betting on. That's who we believe in. So believe in yourselves. Start there. 500th mission is to discover and back the world's most talented entrepreneurs, help them create successful businesses at scale to build a global economy. It's about you. Every single one of you here. What's that sound? Is that my timer telling me I'm done? Sounds like a horse. Can you guys hear it? Yeah? It's about you guys. So I want to thank you guys for coming out today. You guys are the early ones, yeah. You guys didn't just wait until Casey Neistat comes out later. You guys came early because you guys realized that there's something important about the start, yeah. And this is where I connect you guys to the funding. After this, you will be hearing about how the government structures policies around to help you guys, to help all of the creators in the world. And I'm going to give you guys here, because you guys are here early, I'm going to give you guys a special opportunity. I'm going to invite you guys to connect directly with me. This is the website, 500@durians.co. If you know you have a company and you want to get funding, go straight there, fill out the form. And if you want to ask me any questions, that's my email address, ashraf@500.co. Reach out to me, and I'll do my best to support. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time today. I am so happy to be here. You guys gave me so much energy throughout my presentation that I am grateful for your presence. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.